equilateral triangle. तो उसके बाद फिर लास्ट पार्ट, calculate area of triangle OAB to the area of triangle XYZ. जी OAB आपकी ये ट्राइंगल है OAB. This side is A, this is B, this is B minus E. उसी को क्वेश्चन ये समझ आएगा जिसने ये अटेम्प्ट किया हुआ है. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपने अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया और मिडल ऑफ द क्वेश्चन आपको सब कुछ समझ आ रहा होगा, आई एम 100% श्योर नहीं समझ आएगा. So this is triangle OAB and the other triangle is XYZ. XYZ, this one. आपसे पूछ रहा है कि what is the ratios of their area. देखें, आपने पार्ट बी में प्रूव किया हुआ है कि द ट्राइंगल OAB इज इक्विलेटरल. ये पार्ट बी में प्रूव किया that this triangle is equilateral. Now in part E you have just proved that triangle XYZ is also equilateral. So दोनों triangles equilateral हैं. Equilateral triangles mean that each angle is 60 degree for both the triangles. So angles are also equal. So we can say the triangles are similar. The triangles are similar. So here comes the topic similarity. What is the ratio of the areas of the triangle for if the triangles are similar? It is equal to L1 over L2 whole square. This is a formula for those areas, for the ratio of the areas of those two triangles which are similar. A1 over A2 is equal to L1 over L2 whole square. Now, what is the ratio of their sides? It is 1:3. How do I know? देखें, उसकी एक साइड OAA है, यहाँ पे 3A है. It's one of side is B and XYZ की एक साइड है 3B. So 3 times है. So 1:3. So ratio of the corresponding side is 1:3. So 1:3 square means 1:9. So area of the ratio of the area of triangle OAB to the area of triangle XYZ is 1:9. And why, with what concept? It's a concept of similarity. क्योंकि टू ट्राइंगल्स अगर दोनों इक्विलेटरल ट्राइंगल हैं 60-60-60, उसका भी एंगल दूसरे का भी 60-60-60, आपको प्रूव करना हो कि सिमिलर कैसे हैं, तो सिमिलर के लिए आपको टू एंगल्स इक्वल प्रूव करना है. तो इनके तीनों के आपको पता है एंगल 60 ईच हैं, 60-60-60, 60-60-60. So similar shapes, and for similar shapes ratio of areas A1 over A2 is equal to L1 over L2 whole square. So यहाँ पे sides की जो ratio है वो 1:3 है, 1:3 square which is 1:9. So Ramin, you asked for E and F part. I hope you understood. Now the B part. Explain why this one. Explain why the magnitude of A is equal to the magnitude of B is equal to the magnitude of B minus A. Magnitude of A और B तो इसलिए इक्वल हैं कि ये O आपका सेंट्रल पॉइंट है और ये एक रेगुलर शेप है. जितनी भी रेगुलर शेप्स होती हैं उनका सेंटर से वर्टेक्स तक डिस्टेंस इक्वल होता है. So OA is equal to OB because it's in a hexagon and that the distance of those vertices from the center is equal. So OA is equal to OB. So ये two sides तो आपके पास equal होगी. How to prove the third side is also equal? So third side equal prove करेंगे. अगर आप देखें तो ये equilateral triangle बनेगी. So नहीं कैसे, overall ये hexagon है. तो जिस तरह O to A लाइन्स हैं, B तक हैं, इसी तरह O to C, D, E, F ये बनेगी. तो overall this whole angle is 360. This whole angle 360 will be divided by 6. You will get each angle. So 360 divided by 6 is 60 degree. So because we know that this angle is 60 degree, और ये टू साइड्स हम पहले प्रूव कर चुके हैं ये इक्वल हैं, तो इसका मतलब आइसोसेलेस ये एंगल 60, तो थर्ड और सेकंड और थर्ड एंगल क्या होंगे 180 माइनस 60 120, और क्योंकि ये आइसोसेलेस ऑलरेडी प्रूव किया हुआ है, सो इसका मतलब कि वो थर्ड second and third angle 120 divided by 2, these two will also be 60, so all three angles are equal, so it means all three sides are equal, mean equilateral triangle. So just because of hexagon, regular, because it's a regular hexagon. Gee, so that was question 22. I hope it's clear. Gee, what's the next query, next problem? Write down the question number or the part number where you have problem in this worksheet. Twenty-six B part. You are asking for 26B part. Okay, let's attempt now 26. Ramin is also asking for C part. So 26B and C first. Then Mazeb, Arisha, I'll come back to question 24. Okay, 26B and C. Yeah, that is a tricky question. I am going to attempt this whole question 26. So please see here. It says B is the midpoint of OD. So if B is the midpoint of OD, or further it says E is the midpoint of OA. C is the point on AB such that AC ratio CB is 2:1. OA vector is P. See, if OA vector, this full vector is P, then you can tell that OE will be half of P. Secondly, here OB vector is Q. So if OB vector is Q, so BD vector is also Q, because B is the midpoint. And overall, if I ask you about vector OD, so OD will be 2Q. Okay, fine. Part 1, find in terms of P and Q the vector AB. So if you want to find vector AB, so the path for the vector AB is A to O, which is minus P, O to B plus Q. So minus P plus Q. This is the vector AB. Next is you have to find vector CD. देखिए अगर आपने CD vector find करना है, so the path is C to B, B to D. So I'm writing first the path for CD. So second part, CD I will find by CB to BD. Do we know the vector CB? We don't know CB, but we know the full vector AB. AB हमने part 1 में full vector किया हुआ है. तो full vector का ये CB कौन सा part है? ये total 3 parts हैं full vector के, तो CB के 1 part है. So CB is 1/3 of total. So CB is 1/3 of total, and total is AB, or full vector is AB, or AB आपने part 1 में find किया. So it will be 1/3 of minus P plus Q. This is the vector CB, 1/3 of AB plus BD. Your BD is equal to OB because B is the midpoint. So if OB is Q, then BD is also Q. So that's your second part. इसको further simplify कर लेते हैं. Multiply 1/3 inside, so minus 1/3P plus 1/3Q plus Q. So like terms will be added. So minus 1/3P, 1/3Q plus 1Q is 4/3Q. This is your second part. And then you have to find vector ED, third part, C part, sorry. So C part is you have to find vector ED. So the path for ED should be E to O, O to D. What is vector E to O? It is half of P, but also you are moving against the direction of P. So minus 1/2P. O to D is 2Q. So this is 2Q. So these are the B and C parts and even A part of question 26 part 1. Okay, that's done. आपने ये पार्ट पूछे थे, लेकिन मैं इसका सेकंड पार्ट भी करना चाहता हूँ. Second part says use your answers to parts 1B and 1C. Answer at the back is 2Q minus P. For the C part, 2Q, you have to find ED. No, then it's wrong. वहां पे फिर गलत लिखा हुआ है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 2Q minus P तो हो ही नहीं सकता, वो तो AD वेक्टर है. So इसका मतलब it's there's a mistake in the marking scheme. Marking scheme लिखा है, मैंने शायद copy paste करते हुए कोई problem कर दिया होगा. So it's ED minus half P plus 2Q. Okay, the last part is interesting. Use your answers to part 1B and 1C to make two statements about the points E, C, and D. E, C, and D. What two statements you can make about E, C, and D using your part 1B and 1C? जी आपने जब B और C अब आप कर लिए हैं तो I'm giving you some time. Think about that. What two statements you can write about the points E, C, and D? I'm giving you some time. उसके बाद मैं आप लोगों से पूछूंगा. Definitely I will tell, but I want some input from your side. Think about it. What do you know about E, C, and D? Yes, getting some answers, but remember, I need the proof as well. Sir, the collinear because they have a ratio. They all lie on the straight line. Okay. EC is equal to K times CD. I'm not sure, but they lie on the same line. So I have received multiple answers और सब आप majority यही कह रहे हैं कि they are lying on a straight line. But my question is, can you prove that? When you are saying that the points are lying on a straight line, then you need to prove, just like Mishal said, कि one vector is K times another vector. या अगर रामीन ने कहा है कि they have a ratio, तो what ratio do they have? अगर आप ये कह रहे हैं कि रेशियो है तो रेशियो प्रूव करनी है कि उनमें रेशियो क्या है, 1:2 है, 2:3 है, 1/3 है, क्या है, या आप वो e one vector is k times another vector. So just Rafia is saying CD is equal to AD, बात ही खत्म होगी. CD is equal to AD. ये कहाँ से प्रूव किया, कहीं से प्रूव हुआ, मुझे देखने थे. CD नो CD आपका डिफरेंट है, ED डिफरेंट है. CD और ED इक्वल हो कैसे सकते हैं? देखिए राफिया, ये CD है, ये CD है और ये ED है, ये दोनों कैसे इक्वल हो सकते हैं? और खैर इक्वेशंस भी जो आपने फाइंड की हुई हैं उनसे ही पता चल रहा है कि दे आर नॉट इक्वल. इक्वल नहीं है बिल्कुल. रामीन और सही कह रहे हैं कि उनमें कोई रेशियो है, बट वी नीड टू सी के व्हाट इज दैट रेशियो. सो आपको ये प्रूव करना है उनमें रेशियो क्या है, या आपको ये प्रूव करना है कि वन वेक्टर इज k टाइम्स अनदर वेक्टर. ओके, I received one answer. Let me see what is that. Mehak is saying कि one vector is half of minus p plus 4q. Mehak is saying, and the other vector is 1/3 minus p plus 4q. You are right. So Mehak, जब आपके पास ये पता चल गया तो इनकी आप रेशियो लें तो आप देखिए minus p plus 4q will be cancelled out. So 1/2 ratio 1/3, 1 कैंसिल, तो उस रेशियो को आप 3:2 या 2:3 की फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं. जी देखिएगा. Now I'm going to attempt this. अगर मैं दोनों वेक्टर्स जो सी डी और ई डी फाइंड किया उनको थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई फर्दर कर लूं, मीन अगर मैं उन दोनों का एलसीएम लूं, यहाँ पे एलसीएम इसका लें तो एलसीएम इज 3. सो दिस इज माइनस पी प्लस 4q. और इसका भी अगर एलसीएम लूं तो दिस इज एलसीएम इज 2. सो दिस इज माइनस पी प्लस 4q. सो अगर आपने इनकी रेशियो फाइंड करनी है तो आप देखें कि सी डी रेशियो ई डी अगर फाइंड करनी है, सी डी रेशियो ई डी. सो व्हाट इज वेक्टर सी डी? सी डी है माइनस या माइनस पी प्लस 4q/3, या इसको मैं ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ 1/3 माइनस पी प्लस 4q. एंड ई डी इज माइनस पी प्लस 4q/2, या हम उसको लिख सकते हैं 1/2 माइनस पी प्लस 4q. सी माइनस पी प्लस 4q तो कैंसिल हो जाएंगे दोनों में. So we are left with 1/3 ratio 1/2. मतलब 1/3 multiplied by 2/1. 2:3. So this is the ratio between CD and ED. So because CD and ED have 2:3, so now you can say उनमें ratio बन रही है. Now you can say कि ECD are lying on a straight line. और अगर आप वो प्रूव करना चाहते हैं one vector is k times another vector, तो वो भी किया जा सकता है. See here, if I multiply ED on the other side, so you will get CD is equal to 2/3 ED. So one vector CD is k times another vector. So वो k times वाली बात भी प्रूव हो रही है. So once you have written that one vector is k times another vector, now you can write the statement. One statement is C, D, and E lie on a straight line. They are collinear. Or second statement is about their lengths. Mean the length of CD is 2/3 of the length of ED. So the two statements are one vector C, because one vector is k times another and D is a common point. Ratios are there. So you can say they are collinear, they are lying on a straight line. That's a one fact. And the second statement we can tell about their lengths. In length of CD is 2/3 of the length of the vector ED. G, I hope it's clear. Any question about question number 26? That was a good question. Okay, so after question 26 now, you have asked for question 24, third part. Okay, question 24, third part now. But before doing third part, मैं ऊपर वाले parts भी कर देता हूँ. In fact, part 1, though it's quite easy. It says, find the vector P, Q, and QR are given in terms of its column vector. You have to find the length of PQR. So length of PQR under root x square plus y square mean 12 square minus 35 square. You will use the calculator. I think the answer is 37. Okay, you can use your calculator. B part, you have to find vector PR. So if you want to find the vector PR, so the path, it should start from P. So we have vector PQ, so you can move from P to Q. And next should it start from Q, so Q to R. So PQ plus QR. So just you need to add this vector and this vector, PQ plus QR. And if you add up them, 12 plus 4 is 16. And minus 35 plus 14 is negative 21. This is the vector PR. Second part, given that T is the midpoint of QR, T is the midpoint of QR, find PT. So before that, before finding PT, I want to label T. T is the midpoint of QR. This is QR, so T is the midpoint, so it should be somewhere here, exactly in the middle of Q and R, which is T. Say this is T. Okay, now we have to find vector PT, this one, vector PT. So if you want to find vector PT, The path for the vector PT is P to Q and then Q to T. So that should be the path. Mean PT to find, I'm doing second part. PT is equal to PQ plus QT. What is vector PQ? See here. Your vector PQ is 12 minus 35. What is QT? We don't have vector QT, but we have QR here. So QR is 414, but we don't have to move from Q to R. We have to go from Q to the midpoint of QR, which is QT. So QT is basically half of QR. QT is half of QR. QR is 414. So what is half of 414? Half of 414 is 27. So add these two, 12 plus 2, 14, minus 35 plus 7 is minus 28. So it's 14 minus 28 is the vector PT. That's the second part. But you have asked for third part. Let's discuss the third part. Third part is PQRS is a parallelogram. PQRS is a parallelogram. The coordinates of R are 6, 16. You have to find the coordinates of S. Okay, if it says PQRS is a parallelogram, so let's sketch this. This is P, this is Q, this is R. So where should be S to make it a parallelogram? So it means S should be somewhere here. Then it will become a parallelogram. So S should be somewhere here. It's just a sketch. To make it a parallelogram, I have sketched the point S. Now see, it looks like a parallelogram. Now because it's a parallelogram, we have, what information do we have? देखिए अगर ये parallelogram है तो opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite side PQ is equal to SR because it's a parallelogram. PQ, I can write the statement PQ is equal to SR. बल्कि ये और ये भी लिख सकते हैं PS is equal to QR भी लिख सकते हैं आप because दोनों पेयर ऑपोजिट इक्वल है लेकिन क्योंकि PS वाली इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे पास we don't have तो हम ऐसा करते हैं PQ is equal to SR. Opposite sides are equal and parallel in the parallelogram, so I will write PQ is equal to SR. Remember PQ is equal to RS नहीं लिख सकते हम. Direction is important. So PQ is this one, so SR should also be this one. So PQ is equal to SR. We know the vector PQ. Just copy that, which is 12 minus 35. Now SR, we don't know SR, but because we have to find the coordinates of S and also the coordinates of R given. So coordinates of R is given mean the position vector of R is given. And we have to find the coordinates of S mean we have to find the position vector of S. So on the right side, we don't have vector SR, तो हम उसको in terms of its position vector लिख देते हैं because we have the information about them. और हमने find भी वही information करनी है. How to write SR in terms of its position vector? We know vector AB is OB minus OA. ये आपकी समरी में जो वेक्टर्स की समरी है उसमें हमने लिखा है mean AB in terms of its position vector is OB minus OA, position vector of B minus position vector of A. CD mean OD minus OC, position vector of D minus position vector of C. So here SR mean OR minus OS. Position vector of R and position vector of S. We have the position vector of R here and we have to find OS. Because the coordinates of R are 6, 16. अगर coordinate 6, 16 है तो position vector भी 6, 16 होगा R का, but you will write that in the form of column vector. And we don't have OS, we are looking for OS in fact. So use matrices और यहाँ से OS find करें. Because OS is negative, I'll shift OS on the left side. 6, 16 as it is, and shift 12 minus 35 on the other side. So 12 minus 35. So OS is 6 minus 12 is minus 6. 16 plus 35 is 51. So the position vector of S is minus 6, 51. Then the coordinates of, because we have to write the coordinates, so coordinates are also same, minus 6, 51. So these are the coordinates of the point S. So the important point when you are doing here third part, the hint was कि आपने start कैसे लेना था? Because the information given was कि it's a parallelogram. और अगर ये parallelogram है तो it means opposite sides are equal and parallel. So आपने वही information use की PQ is equal to SR. और उसमें जो values given थी वो हमने can you explain OR minus OS? So आपको समरी दोबारा पढ़नी पड़ेगी. एक हमने रूल किया था AB is equal to OB minus OA. वो रूल मैंने यूज किया है. PQ is equal to OQ minus OP. AB is equal to OB minus OA. ये रूल लिखा. Second, position vector of second minus position vector of first. PQ is OQ minus OP. Position vector of Q minus position vector of P. Okay, 20C second and D. 20C second and D. Okay, I hope आपने previous parts किए हैं. You are asking for C second part. Given that AED is a straight line, अगर AED is a straight line तो आप यहाँ पे one vector will be k times another vector. अब आप देखें कि इस क्वेश्चन में AED में से कौन कौन से वेक्टर आपने फाइंड किए हुए हैं. आपने AE किया हुआ है बिल्कुल और AD भी किया हुआ है. I need their answers. मीन आप ऐसे लिखते हैं AE is equal to, because AE and D are lying on a straight line, so you can write AE is equal to K times AD. अच्छा, इसमें एक और बात, इस क्वेश्चन में ऑलरेडी K उसने यूज किया हुआ है. K ऑलरेडी इसमें कहीं आ रहा है, तो अब कांस्टेंट आप K ना लिखे, कुछ और कांस्टेंट लिख लें. Say it's K1. So use this relation, आपके पास K आ जाएगा. और टेल मी व्हाट इज AE और AD ताकि मैं फिर आपको करवा दूं. You have found AE and AD. AE is K What? AD तो आपने बताया 860, मुझे AE नहीं समझ आया. It's raise your hand so that I can unmute you.
Sir, AE is K minus 10 over 15.
This one.
Yes.
And AD is 860. So K minus 10 over 15 is equal to K 1 times 860. So अब matrices के थ्रू अब आप ये कर लेंगे. मीन कैसे? K minus 10 15 उधर K मल्टीप्लाई करें अंदर तो आपके पास आ जाएगा 8K1 है वो 8K1 60K1. सो करस्पॉन्डिंग एलिमेंट्स इक्वल करेंगे, इक्वल मैट्रिसेस हैं तो फर्स्ट को फर्स्ट के इक्वल करेंगे तो वो तो K और K1 टू अननोन्स आ रहे हैं. तो आप पहले करें 50 इज इक्वल टू 60K1, 15 इज इक्वल टू 60K1. तो वहां से K1 यू विल गेट 1/4 और अब वो इसमें यूज करें K minus 10 is equal to 8K1 और K1 is 1/4. So K minus 10 is equal to 2, so K is 12. So this is the value of K. K is 12. और फिर उसके बाद डी पार्ट, एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल ABE, एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल ABE टू CDE, इन दोनों में रेशियो फाइंड करनी है. क्या वो सिमिलर हैं? अगर तो सिमिलर हैं तो L1 over L2 होल स्क्वायर आ जाएगा, लेकिन ये सिमिलर हैं या नहीं ये तो हमें नहीं पता. लेकिन अगर आप देखें यहाँ पे जो स्टेटमेंट लिखी हुई है CD is equal to 3 times AB, just look at that statement. CD is equal to 3 times AB means CD is here, AB is here. So one vector is K times another vector. So it means this vector AB and CD, they are parallel. और अगर ये parallel हैं तो B और C alternate, A और D alternate, E is vertically opposite, so triangles are similar. और अगर triangles similar हैं तो इनकी रेशियो होगी L1 over L2 whole square. And what is the ratio of their corresponding side? ये बताया हुआ CD is 3 times AB. So अगर AB 1 हो तो CD 3 होगा. So 1/3, which is 1/9. So that's again similarity. So similarity वाला टॉपिक काफी ज्यादा इस वेक्टर में आप देखें यूज हुआ है. जी, is that clear? Any other question? Okay, please complete वर्कशीट. अब आप कर चुके हैं, अब इसको अपलोड कर दीजिएगा गूगल क्लासरूम. थैंक यू सो मच. अल्लाह हाफिज. मंडे को हम प्रोबेबिलिटी स्टार्ट करेंगे.